Hello and happy early Thanksgiving. So something that you can do ahead for your Thanksgiving dinner, or if you're a baker like me, is cranberry sauce. It's super easy. It's just a couple of ingredients, and I'm going to show you how I do it, though there are lots of variations on this. Now, I'm making a double, so I'm going to say the ingredients that you need and put those on the screen for you over here. 12 ounces of cranberries, fresh cranberries, washed and just like shaken dry. It's okay if there's water on them. 1 cup of white granulated sugar, 1 cup of water. You need the zest of about half an orange. For me, that's a whole orange. And then the juice of, I would say, almost this whole orange. You can go the whole orange. I'm going to do an orange and a half for mine. Now, if you're not a traditional cranberry sauce kind of person, like you think this is too tart or you don't like it this way, another delicious way to do this is by making a cranberry orange relish. So I would still do 12 ounces of cranberries, which is 1 bag, wash those, then zest half an orange, peel that orange, and put the entire orange in with 1 cup of sugar and just a pinch of ginger. And you're going to throw all that into a food processor and blend it until it's, doesn't have to be smooth obviously, but until it's a nice fine texture. Let that sit in the fridge overnight and let all of those flavors marry and that sugar dissolve, and really, it is delicious. I love a cranberry relish. I like that over a traditional cranberry sauce, but I don't mind a cranberry sauce. Okay, look at those colors. This is not rocket science. Like I said, this can be done ahead in a container in your fridge. Then our orange juice. This gives it a little sweetness, but it gives it that acid. So delicious. Let me juice the rest of the orange, and we're gonna get this on the stove. Okay, here we are. Now give it a good stir so that we get everything incorporated. And put this on the stove on a medium to medium low heat. And cover this with foil unless you want cranberries all over your stove. You're gonna hear them popping. That's because these are whole cranberries. That's okay. I would let this go for about 15 minutes. Come, stir it, see how it looks. You might need to go a little bit longer. We can do another 10. But this can be going on in the background while you're doing other things in the kitchen. So let us cover it. And we'll come back in about 15 minutes. All right, now obviously mine's been longer than 15 minutes, but I had twice as much as you. Here's what we're looking like. Okay, steam. But you can see some of them are still pretty whole, some are broken up. I kind of like that. I want that mix. You don't want it all to be super macerated. Now I'm going to turn the oven off, the stove, and just let it sit here and cool. It's going to thicken a bit as it cools, but it will still be a sauce, so you're still going to have liquid, but that's it. A super easy cranberry sauce.